Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to do a book unhaul, and this is only a portion of the books that I'm getting rid of, but my video would be way too long if I was going to show you every single little book that I was going to get rid of, which a large portion of it is children's books, and those, I don't feel like I need to show all the children's books that we're going through. Like probably a lot of people who have kids, our shelves are just filled with children's books, like more than can ever be counted or read. And so that's why I'm not going to show all the ones that I'm paring down and thinning out. But I've really been wanting to simplify some more. I've been reading more minimalist blogs and how-tos and books and things because I don't want to be a minimalist, but I would like to incorporate some of those practices and really only share my space and my home with objects that I truly need or truly love. And beyond that, I really want to pare down and get rid of all the extra stuff that takes up space in my mind and my home. But with that said, I'm just going to show you this little baby head right here. I'm just going to show you some of the books that I'm getting rid of that I took off my personal shelves this time. Now, the first book is The Myrtle's Plantation, The True Story of America's Most Haunted House by Frances Kerman. This is a nonfiction account of the Myrtle Plantation. I bought this as a fun little read a few years ago, and I read it once, and it's not a book I'm ever going to pick up again. Someone wasn't happy with being laid down, so I'm going to have a little unhaul buddy with me today. The next book is The Duggars 20 and Counting by Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar. I used to be a big fan of the show. It was just one of those TLC shows that I love to watch, and I've read the book once and don't plan to read again. And, it's time to go make someone else happy. Basically, that's my thought on getting rid of books too. Like, you could bring someone else so much joy. Why hang on to you if I'm not ever going to read you again? Now, another one is The Natural Superiority of the Left-Hander by James T. DeKay. And this is just a cute little book on just like left-handed historical facts and cool trivia and stuff. And I flipped through it a couple times, and there's no reason to keep it. I know what's in it. I don't need to keep it. And another book is Captain Blood by Raphael Sabatini. This has been on our shelves for years, and I don't think anyone's ever read it. And at this point, I don't think we're going to, so that's got to go. And then the next one is The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. It says complete and unabridged. It's just like a cheap little copy. You can obviously get it at Walmart or something. I know this is a classic, and it's not like I'm never going to read The Time Machine, but I know for certain that this is something I can find in the library, so I don't need to keep a copy of it in my house. Now, another book that I picked up and intended to read years and years ago and never did, and has just been taking up space, is My Name is Will, a novel of sex, drugs, and Shakespeare by Jess Winfield. I intended to read this, and I just never got around to it, and I'm not really interested in ever getting to it, so that's got to go. Another one is Plain Perfect by Beth Wiseman. I guess a Amish fiction book. I used to be kind of into these, like this Amish Christian fiction type fictional stories. And I'm just not anymore. And truth be told, I've probably read this, but I don't know. I can't remember a thing about it. The next two, they were a little hard for me to get rid of or put in this pile, but it's People of the Fire and People of the Wolf by W. Michael Gear and Kathleen O'Neill Gear. And it says the best-selling saga of prehistoric North America. I'm pretty sure I've never read these. I actually have no idea where they come from or how long I've had them. Maybe I got them because I'm such a huge fan of Planet of the Cave Bear, and I just thought they would be really similar. And I keep meaning, or I've kept meaning to pick them up and read them, but I just have to be honest with myself, and I'm never going to get to them. And I wish I had, sort of, but not enough to hang on to them. And now another one is Drawing the Creative Process by Seymour Simmons and Mark S.A. Weiner. And this is just like a, I don't know, it's like an instructional drawing type book. And I picked this up because I wanted to get better at drawing and have more formal instruction, I guess. But other than the first time I bought it, I haven't flipped through it a single time since then. So that's got to go. And then the last book is, oh, it actually is a children's book that made it into this pile. The 20th Century Children's Book Treasury. And it's a huge children's book full of children's books. So like not just stories, but classic children's books all compiled into one big book. And the reason I'm getting rid of that is because I probably already have like 2 other copies of something very similar. And most children's classics you can find at the library so easily, so there's just no reason to keep them on your shelf unless you really, really love them and you feel like you need to keep a copy at all times. But that's my quick unhaul that I wanted to show you, and just some of the books, a small portion of the books that I am unhauling. If you would like to see the children's books I'm unhauling, please comment below, and I may do a video on that if you guys are interested in seeing that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all again really soon.